Aloha, High Vibe Tribe. It is Pink Bella. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a very powerful transmission for all starseeds, lightworkers, empaths, 144,000 grid keepers and gatekeepers, divine goddesses, and all of you Jedis out there as we are preparing for the Sirius 7-7 portal, which I started. This is actually like one of the biggest gateways other than the Lion's Gate. There's many gateways throughout the year, but this is such a powerful one. So stay tuned. I'm bringing in a transmission from the Sirius B Galactic Council of Light and also the LYRAN Council of Light, because we're also preparing for the Lion's Gate. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing to Pink Bella Aloha, and welcome all High Vibe Tribe. Welcome back, everyone. Now, today it's going to be more exciting than ever. I'm going to have a little bit of a slideshow. You are all, if you're open, and everyone is surrounded in light. I've actually asked that everyone be surrounded in protective light. This is come on in to this galactic timeline quantum healing session. And you're going to be receiving some activations today as well if you are open to it. So this is preparing for a very powerful 7-7 portal where we align with the Sirius constellation. The Sirian team of light are actually aligning us and working with the sun systems. Now I say systems because we always just think of our sun as the only sun, but there is like great central sun, like there's a central sun behind our sun, which is a part of this Sirius constellation. Then there's the great central sun, which is another sun power, because the suns are they're generating these light codes and activations for Ascension. And then they're all being generated by Prime Source Creator in beyond the galactic center. So as starseeds, as 144,000, as lightworkers, grid keepers, everyone that I shared with Blu-rays, are you a Blu-ray? This is also going to be an activation for all of you in alignment. An activation is an alignment from Prime Source Creator, the universe, the Divine Mother, that they're just channeling through me to assist you all, to bring in pieces of information for this powerful gateway. So I'm recording this today on June 26th. The gateway is already open. It actually opens on the solstice. That's why the solstice was just like, wow, especially this year with the full moon. Now, that's another chat, but it's almost like the full moon and the solstice were not counterbalancing, but bringing in the dark and the light, like opposing each other. Because to me, the moon frequencies now are different. They're not what we thought they were. Let's just put it this way. So they're not as high of a frequency as the codes coming from the sun. That's a better way to put it. The moon codes are not, the frequencies are not high vibrational compared to the sun frequencies. So you want to think about, instead of putting your crystals out in the moon energy, you want to think about putting them out in the sun, or having that sun solar energy in your water in you. That's why we charge up with the sun every day. Okay, so things are changing, rocking and rolling and shifting. So we are already receiving our instructions, our light codes, our activations well before the solstice, but we are now propelling us. So some of the slides and some of the posts that I'm sharing, the official Sirius constellation lines up for us from July 3rd to the 7th, but the gateway is already open. So I wanted to share that all with you. This is the most powerful time for starseeds and Blu-rays. And the 144,000, I went back and listened to the transmission from last year. So last year, I was given that the 144,000 key codes, which is true. And the key codes are coming through the sun. We're all receiving them, but it's a divine blueprint that's being activated within all of us. It's not just a group of 144,000 individuals. That was old information. We're now channeling in new information. So the 144,000 divine blueprint this year is being brought online, which is all of us being these sovereign beings coming together as a soul tribe and working together as a unit. So it's going to be fast-paced team from now to the 88 Lionsgate. And that's why both the Sirius B and the LYRAN teams are channeling through me. So many different activations are coming through today. I'll be talking about the dragons, the divine goddesses, Kuan Yin. I'll be bringing in information from the star councils as well. And just be open I hit my intro twice. There you go. Okay, so let's go to the slideshow. And I just, oh, this is interesting. So I'm bigger and the slides are smaller. I don't know how I did that. This is actually better. So we are 144,000. We're angelic. We are, some of us are receiving our wings through these gateways. We're expanding, and I'll be bringing in more information about that. I know I have 2 more transmissions that are going to come in. One are going to be from the white-winged lions, and the other is going to be from the golden dragons. So stay tuned for the next transmissions. But you are 144,000. You are angelic. You are connected to the prime source frequency, the universe, the divine mother, if you want to call it the God gene. I've talked about all of this the last few years. So we are all of that, and we're all bringing in whatever piece that we need. And it's going to be very powerful. And some days you're going to be going through leveling up initiations, I call it. Okay. So let's move on. And those of you that resonate with being a Blu-ray, well, right now, the Blu-ray frequency, start seeing it so much this time of year, like it's bouncing off mountains and rocks and crystals, and it's coming out of the sun. It's activating our soul missions, and it's giving us more instructions for what we're going to be embodying, doing, being from July 7th through the Lionsgate on August 8th. Okay, so some of you as Blu-rays are waking up. You're waking up, you know you're a Blu-ray. And this is the secret light frequency that is keeping us connected to Prime Source Creator and activating our missions. Hopefully, I don't know how to flip this. Hopefully you can see this. This is sort of one perspective of the 22 chakra system. Now, what I've started to realize is I actually work mainly with your 7 and 12 chakra system, because for many of you, that's where you're at. That's what you're activating. That's what the 7 chakra system manages our physical avatar, our meridians, our aura quantum field. And if that's not running properly, the other ones can't open. After that, the 8 to 12 chakras, which includes the high heart, cosmic heart, the earth star, the soul star, the 11th and 12th Stargate systems. Those are the key systems. Now, the other ones actually correlate more to dimensional Stargate frequencies. I just ensure for most of you, super important that the 12 chakra system be up and running. And then the 22nd chakra system is bringing in a clear connection to Prime Source, to the Divine Mother, to make sure that you stay focused in the now, and that you're in your power, you're on mission, and you're also, you know when to go undercover, when to go into stealth mode. You're receiving your instructions in the moment and daily, all right? So many of the blockages are from past lives, ancestral imprints, traumas from this lifetime that are preventing you from connecting with your higher self. And that's why I do the work that I do. And so many others out there as well. All right, I just want to briefly talk about the JSEALS again. I just did a review about that. Just hold on as I go into a message, because I just wanted to review this again. So for those of you that are interested, it is a very powerful time to have a JSEAL Advanced Quantum Healing. This is a distance session that I offer, and I just want to review what is in it, because it's huge. And for many of us, they are inorganic, energetic implants that came with these physical bodies based on ancestral imprinting, connected to the dark ETs. And we're surrounded, even when I say the words right now, I'm not invoking them, because we're surrounded at a high frequency bubble, okay? So that would be the Archons, the Anunnaki, the Greys, the Dracos. Some of the other benevolent teams were involved, but indirectly. They were already sort of playing around with our DNA. But the benevolent galactic teams that I work with, and I always ask who to work with every day, they are assisting our light mission with Prime Source. They're assisting with our ascension elevation to New Earth because they've already been through it, and they're here to help us. They all want us to succeed because we are the focal point in this ascension process right now, because if Earth and her collective don't ascend, that's going to impact the rest of the galaxy. It's all part of the divine plan and orchestration. All right. So these are a natural energetic seals. You'll feel pains on that side of the body. You'll feel like you can't evolve, you can't move and level up. And this is why. So I just want to review what I look at in my session. It's all on my website. So there are main seals that were first involved that this image goes over: the Templar Axiom, the Templar, the Zeta, the Meta. This is connected to the Metatronic plates and programs, not Archangel Metatron, okay? So even if I talk about the Archangels, I am working with an angelic frequency beyond this planet, beyond this matrix, that's connected to Source. Crown of Thorns, then there's the 1 through 7 JSEALS and the Tower of Babel. So those were the original quantum JSEAL session. I also clear multi-dimensional. So right now I'm offering between 15 and 22 dimensional clearings. Okay, so there's also implants, tags, and seals that are connected to other lifetimes and timelines that also I have had to clear, and some of you will be ready to clear. These include the fall of Atlantis, Lemuria, Egypt, the Emerald Covenant, which was the version before the Emerald Order. Okay, I haven't talked about the Emerald Order for a while because it hasn't been necessary for me to channel them, but the Emerald Covenant was the original order that looked after the twin flames and the divine unions in Atlantis, Lemuria, and Egypt. And there are old tags that will keep you in a loop around that program, around that interaction. Okay, we're moving into divine unions and divine partnerships, frequency of sovereign beings. All right. Then there are some implants and tags that might be connected to the Mayan culture, the Avalon timeline. Then there are things connected to the Illuminati. That would be the Amenti tags. There are Starseed and Lightwork seals and implants and tracking tags that also the matrix, the beings that are managing the matrix, know where you are and what you're going to do before you even get there and do it, and they mess everything up for you. Plasma and astral tags to keep you locked into the lower vibrational astral realms. Release of any false light seals, of any AI implants and programs connected to any of these tags that I've talked about. Now, the new ones that were added: Earth Star, so there's Stargates that block even your 12 chakra system from coming online. There's an Earth Star seal, a Soul Star seal, a Harmonic Convergence Galaxy and Universe seals. There's seals preventing you from receiving your activation of your wings, angelic frequencies and seals. There are seals connected to preventing you from connecting to universal source energy, the Orion Galactic War traumas, Nibiru, keeping you locked in the death and the reincarnation cycles and seals. Plus, there is a 666 code attached to the original JSEALS that will be cleared as well to ensure that you're no longer connected to those old programs. I also do a scanning for any divine goddess tracking seals and implants, because if you work with the divine goddess energy and or you were harmed being an intuitive high priestess in another lifetime, you will also have some tags if you're coming up, you're waking online. What are the seals and the implants? They prevent us from expanding from, they prevent us from expanding. We are all ascending, but it will make your pace incredibly, like at a snail pace, a turtle pace. And it also will bring in lots of pains and aches in your body as well. I also scan now for any robotic hybrid implants from the Orion Galactic Wars, which is where the Jedi Divine Order is new. The old Jedi Order fell and it was part of the Galactic Wars, and it did resonate in that system. And I actually did find someone else who had channeled that in, and I just channeled that in from Prime Source. I just go with my healing and then I share it with you all. So this is all connected, okay? And some of us are rebuilding, being a galactic part of the Jedi Order and a galactic goddess or a galactic starseed. And this is because we came to bring peace and order back to our planet and this universe and this galaxy, okay, with integrity. And we're doing it on behalf of Prime Source as well. Then I just ensure that everything is balanced, that your light shields, so your light shields are upgraded. I do this in all of the sessions anyway, but the light shields are upgraded to ensure that your quantum field, your chakras, and your meridians are strong, and that they are, okay, so instead of the word protection, ensuring that you're at a high enough frequency so that you're not found, okay? All right, I made some notes about the Sirius system, so I just want to make sure that I cover that. So I just wanted to go over that again, as this is a wonderful distance healing option to help you level up for the gateways. There's also a 22 chakra session as well, if you feel like this is too much for you right now, that clears imprints and time loops and ancestral issues and all sorts of aches and pains, and aligns your meridians and your chakra system, all at the top of my website. All right. So our chakras and quantum field are connected to the stargates all around the planet. These are the original stargates. There are more opening. The Galactics are working with many starseeds like myself. We're assisting with the new Earth grid system, but I wanted to just share that your chakra system is connected to these stargates, to the planetary bodies in our universe and system. So when we go through a massive gateway, like the solstice, the equinox, when we go through eclipses, when we go through something like the 7-7 gateway, which was set up for us as starseeds, to remember, oh yeah, we're preparing for the Lion's Gate. Like that's really this is the beginning of our moving, stepping forward and heading towards the Lion's Gate. All these gateways are open and also receiving massive download codes, plus the new Stargate system, okay? So I wanted to just give this to you. Everything I'm showing you today is an activation, which is a remembrance of who you are and why you came, okay? And then finally, we are receiving these massive downloads. I wanted to give you a visual of the Great Central Sun, which is, and the Central Sun, sorry, keep saying Great Central Sun. So the Central Sun is from the Sirius star system. That is the generator that is bringing in the codes. So I'm just going to remove that for now and come back to me and get ready for the next one. Okay, so where to next? All right, so let me just see. They gave me a transmission. I wrote some notes. I've got some cards to show. I'm going to pull some cards as well, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about. So everyone's working with me and through me right now, and this is to help assist you all in just understanding, for those of you who are new, how important the 7-7 gateway is. When I started branching out from assisting twin flames and helping twin flames, okay, yeah, this is they showed me in my third eye. This was the 7-7 gateway, 2017, 6 weeks before the first powerful solar eclipse that went over North America. And there's been 3 now, but that was the beginning of our activation. I just started working with the dragons, and I just started to see dark beings. So I started to understand about things like the shadow men, the hat people, the dementors, the demons, the dark ET entities. Like I started to remember about all that. So this is our first activation. All right. So this is the bright blue star in the Sirius star system. And this is Sirius star blessings for all of you. And this is on a soul level, on a quantum level. You are all remembering who you are and why you came. For all star seeds, all of us, 144,000 light workers and good keepers. And this is activating you right now, helping you remember. And this is Sirius star blessings. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through. So this is all part goes with my lion, the lion who came to me last year. This is to help us all prepare for the 7-7 gateway and the powerful time that we're heading into. This is the image that they asked me to show way back early July, end of June, 2017. So that is the Orion system over the pyramids. That is the alignment that we're heading towards, that will be around the Lion's Gate. And then that bright star above it, that's Sirius. So we all, on a deep, deep soul level, know who we are, why we came, and why this image is so important for us and what we're preparing for. It's a very sacred spiritual time for all of us. This isn't New Age. This is us remembering. Many of us lived in these times when we would trek to the pyramids at this time. We don't need to physically be there. Just so you all know, yeah, I'll talk to you about that in a minute. I just want you to all just receive the remembering of all of this. And so see how the Orion system, one of the planetary bodies is Mintaka, which is a planet of an ocean planet with whales and dolphins. So we were receiving that as well. They're also connected to Sirius. But just remember and align with who you are, why you came, your empowerment and your mission. Okay. And by the way, this represents the soul star, which is when that activates, that's our connection to the Akashic records. All right. So what they wanted me to share with you, and I have been sharing this a little bit, is many of you get called to go to Stargates, like those official Stargates, but there's reversal energy around them, which means they're distorted, which means you receive the dark with the light, and some of you will come down with a huge quantum healing and clearing, which is you'll feel sick. So that's just a heads up that it's not this perfected time. There were golden times on the earth, which is what we're bringing back. So there were golden times when we all were there together. This was a Stargate. It wasn't just us being at the pyramids. It was a Stargate where we received visitors from home. There were celebrations. We celebrated with our star families, and it was the time when we could freely come and go through Stargate systems and leave the planet, and then it got shut down. So that's the difference. So some of you are called to go to these Stargates like I was, but just know there is, for information you receive, you're also going to receive the duality as well. And your body may go through quite a purging and clearing. Okay, so just to let you know that. All right. I just wanted to give everyone a heads up about that, because I know I've done these videos in the past and many souls have flocked to the Stargates thinking, I have to be there, have to be there. You're hearing a call from your soul from a past reality, and then you just need to prepare and just know that it's not the way it was. All right. Many of the Stargate systems, I would say all of the original Stargate systems were compromised, which is why I'm working with the Galactic Alliance, and we're helping to assist to create the new ley line, the new galactic Stargates. Okay. And by the way, you're all becoming Stargates as well. Okay. Then they wanted me to show you this. This is the galactic star map. And literally on this map is Sirius and Orion, and Venus is there too. So they're all part of Team Light, and this is also an activation. They are also part of Team Light. They're activating your 11th Stargate system, your 11th chakra, to help you remember more about being a galactic being. We're becoming these galactic hybrids, these galactic humans. All right. Okay. It says orientation. This is an orientation period. You're finally going to be receiving some guidance and some information about who you are and why you came. Okay. Let me talk a little bit about the Sirius star system. So it's nicknamed the dog star, and it is part of the constellation Canis Major, Latin for the great dog. So you'll be seeing me post about the dog star. So pay attention. If you have dogs or you're connected to the dog energy, they'll be bringing you messages. There's also an expression of dog days referring to the period from July 3rd through August 11th, right? So it covers everything. It covers the 7-7 gateway all the way through the Lion State, when Sirius rises in conjunction with the sun. Beautiful. It's also the Canis Major part of that constellation, the Sirius constellation, is connected to the Orion system. So we hit the Orion system in June, and it's going to keep there with us. That brings with us, it brings duality as well. So let me just go to something that I posted today. Let me just see if it's here. I just want to read one thing. So the Sirius Gateway is one of the most powerful portals. It brings in blue diamond frequencies and light codes directly from the Stargate Sirius to Earth. Be ready to be opened with internal light portals and to be restored in balance and energy. It is a huge upgrade. Rest, connect, and align to receive the high frequency of this powerful star system. It will assist in opening your upper chakras and to connect you with unconditional love and light. In other words, it's a reconnect to Prime Source, Creator, the Universe, Divine Mother, whatever you want to call the quantum field, the force. Okay. All right. let's move into, okay, so it's going to be ramping up and clearing. The energy is going to be, energy and light codes will be ramping up your chakras in your quantum field, which will be clearing out the old. So clearing out more density to bring in more light, which will strengthen your chakras in your quantum field. Okay. But if we hit ascension symptoms, if we hit something physical that's showing you that there is a block in the chakra, the meridian, in your cells and your atomic level, all right? But we're to use this energy and utilize this energy to strengthen our connection, to strengthen our mission, to strengthen our intuitive abilities. It's also going to be strengthening those of you who resonate with being a Jedi, because many of us are connected to that Jedi order that fell. So I have been assisting those of you to remember that you're part of the new Jedi divine order. Okay. All right. So for all of us, I'm just listening to them just to say where to go next. For all of us right now, this is the most powerful time of the year. I would say the 7-7 gateway, the 8-8 Lions Gate, and the 9-9 Stargate in September. So many of you are going to expand and like absolutely, like, I'm on mission. I know I'm here for mission. What am I to do next? Okay. And we're all going to start unifying and working together as a massive team. So it's very exciting. All right. Okay. They're letting me know to just go through some of the cards, and then I'll come back to some more messages. Okay. So I had already pulled some cards just to see what are some of the main messages, and then I'll pull a couple more. But I wanted to just to save time, just ask for all of us, what are some of the main messages? So we are going through a full system upgrade to reclaim our power. Okay, full system upgrade. This is moving us into a crystalline diamond frequency. And so we can receive more of our intel, so we can have more of those 144,000 gene codes to Prime Source Creator, a huge leveling up time for all of us, and bringing clarity and high vibrational energy. But it's also, you might be going through some aches and pains, especially the meridians, so many meridians in our teeth and our head and our skull, to expand neural pathways. So that's just to let you all know. The central sun again. So a perfect time to activate your intentions, what would you like to do? What would you like to bring to the planet? How would you like to assist the collective and humanity? And also, it's a time for regeneration and receiving new abundance from the universe as well. Okay. Now, the Seraphim's been coming in super strongly in my readings, my sessions. Look at that pillar of light, which is also a sword of light, a lightsaber with the wings. So all of that, we're becoming these pillars of light. We're for those of us who are retraining to be a Jedi, we're receiving our lightsabers back, and we're receiving our intuitive superpowers. We're also receiving our wings. So this is a time for an angelic attunement and a voice activation. Our throat chakras carry so many lock and key codes on it until we're at a level where we can maintain the frequency and be in our integrity and be aligned with our mission. There's also an Earth Star activation. I've shared this before. When your Earth Star wants to come online, it is below your feet. Your 7 chakra system will want to connect to your Earth Star below your feet, to the new crystalline grid system, and the Soul Star above, also connected to the crystalline grid system. The Soul Star is connected to your Akashic records, to your memories, to your abilities, but there's also karma there as well, right? And then in your Earth Star carries your mission and allows your mission to be anchored into Earth. So many of you will be bringing your Earth Star online. Boundaries are huge. That's what the light shields are all about. So I work with upgrading and activating your light shield system around your quantum field. This is to strengthen everything, but it's also to allow you to be stealth, undercover, to make sure that you're on mission, but you're not having interference. So some of you are going to be going through initiations. There's the duality card. Initiations of showing you where there's a leak in your light shield. There might be a rip, there might be a tear, there might be something going on with your quantum field that's connecting you to another lifetime where Team D, the other ones, have access to you. They will consistently test us and come for us until they're gone, right? Until it's over. So that's why we do our our shadow work. So you might be going through some tests, some confrontations to clear out old programs, old imprints, old stories, and to strengthen your light shields, okay? And that's what the boundaries are all about. So remember, saying no to others is saying yes to ourselves. Spending time on our own to receive our messages, to heal, to get stronger is a higher priority. Our physical health is a higher priority than being out with large groups of people all the time. So we're doing such a massive shift right now, and just know that the universe also will remove people, places, things from our reality to give you more time to heal and get stronger and prepare. And it just says boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Okay. Then the other messages are so beautiful. Liberation. So this is about our sovereignty and our freedom to attain our empowerment and receive our power back. All right. And then Gaia is also going through another awakening as well. Our version of Gaia, our new Earth, Nova Terra, we're preparing and we're ascending. And for some of you, you're also being prepared to relocate to another grid point system on the planet as well. Okay. And I'm here to assist with all of that if you all need assistance with that. All right. So let's talk about some of the things that came through as an offer for these gateways. So let me just, I don't have the actual slide of what's at the top of my website, but a Starseed empowerment package came forward for all of you to work through these gateways either before or after. Now, isn't it interesting that the 7/7 gateway and what we're in right now is the distractions in my country and the US is July 1st is Canada Day, July 4th is 4th of July. And isn't that interesting that there's so much distraction and noise around a very important time for all of us as we move towards these gateways? So there is, don't worry, there is an opportune time to align with the gateway after that. The 7/7 gateway, basically, you have time after, from 7/7, that's when it peaks, right up until the Lion's Gate. So anyway, there's a Starseed empowerment package where you can mix and match. There's the choice of 9 sessions, including the JSEALS. So Zoom or distance. You can check that out on my website. It's on offer right now. And there's so many amazing sessions. There's a quantum Akashic record deep dive. There's a amethyst violet flame transmutation session. There's an empowerment session with Archangel Michael and the deep blue dragons. There's a divine goddess code session. Basically, all my favorite sessions are part of this package that you can choose from, and you choose 3. So you can check that out. So I just wanted to share with you all of these gateways are important. They all work together in synergy, and that you haven't missed it at all. But I just wanted to share this all with you because this is all reminding you, oh yeah, the 7/7 is a serious gateway. I on a soul level, I remember that. And yes, what a powerful time from now through the Lion's Gate. And then the Lion's Gate is just mind-blowing. And then we have the 9/9 Stargate, September 9th, that kind of wraps it all up. And then we have the equinox as well in September. Okay. So there's that. There's also, it's a powerful time to have a distance JSEAL advanced quantum, which I just went through, or a 22 chakra session if you want a distance healing session. There is what else? Oh, there are single sessions as well. There's single deep dive quantum sessions that you can book at any time, 67, 75, 90 minute. There's a package of 3 as well. And there's one mentorship spot that's going to open that is open now for July, to start working with me every 2 weeks to help you move through these energies as well. So if you're interested in that, please email me. Okay. So let's move into some more powerful messages for all of us. So I've got some dragons, some crystals, and I'm going to pull a couple more cards for us too. Okay. So definitely they're letting me know that using something like the violet flame and working with the gold and silver violet flame dragon will help you with transmuting. And you're not, just remember, if something happens, you're not under attack. That's the first thing we want to go to. Yes, you are in a way, but it's an initiation. It's a chance to level up and find out, how did they get in? How can I go back and take responsibility for events of choices that I made that brought this into my reality? Then when you get into acceptance, then you can clear it. You're a sovereign being. They're not just picking on you, but they want you to believe that. They want you to move you into victim mode so they keep you at a lower frequency, okay? All right, so I pulled some other dragons to see what other dragons wanted to come in. Just let me have a little sip. Yeah, I just wanted to pull some other dragon messages for us. So the first one, Archangel Michael and the deep blue dragons. So high alert, light shields, using your tools. This is, we're not outside watching the game unfold anymore. We're in the game. We have tools, we have dragons to assist us, we have guides to assist us, but they can only do so much. We have to stand in our power and make sure we're clearing our energy every day, we're clearing our pathway, we're activating our light shields, we're setting intentions, we're calling in the big guns, we're connecting to source, right? So we have to do our part too, and we have to move out of the victim mentality, because remember, that's an old program. That's where they want us to stay. And team, I speak of what I've been through. I've been through so many initiations, so many tests, even in the last couple months, to bring pieces to you. It's never fun, but once I get through it, I'm so excited to share with you, because I have another tool for us all, okay? It's like we're building the Starseeds manual. All right, so deep blue dragons keep you safe by clearing your pathway. And again, the dragons are here to help assist us and work with us. Next dragon, the Emerald Dragon, reminding us that it is our sovereign right to be connected to universal abundance. If you are wishing for abundance, oh, there's actually an abundance activation sessions too. I forgot about that. There's something for everyone. So this is to bring in healing and cosmic abundance. If you want to work with the Emerald Green Dragon, and it is your sovereign right. And if that is a loop for you, that means there's still some patterns there that you're clearing out, but you can send that request out to the universe through these gateways. Then I love it. We got the green and gold dragon from Sirius. Oh my goodness. So and again, bringing that emerald energy, bringing in universal knowledge for your spiritual pathway and ascension. Thank you. What amazing dragons. Okay, I pulled one unicorn for us, the unicorn of growth. So you are all, you have an opportunity to level up from a young spiritual starseed and light worker and Blu-ray, expanding and getting your wings back and receiving so much of your power back. So some of you will need a mentor or a guide. Take baby steps as you grow, and just be willing to learn from others and to grow and expand, okay? Thank you, unicorn of growth. That's so beautiful. Crystals. All right, let's see what came in for us. First crystal, fluorite. Fluorite is amazing to help us stay focused while these energy. So I've equated the solar flares and the powerful codes that are coming in right now, which we haven't experienced in this lifetime yet, but we've been getting like little peaks of it the last few years. So fluorite assists us to do our daily tasks while we're integrating. Number 16 is a third eye chakra, but it's an all over help you integrate all the light codes and stay focused, so you can still use your phone and drive and use your computer. Okay, I love fluorite. All right, I have a candle holder of fluorite as well. Okay, we got jade, any kind of green stone, which will help level you up with abundance and healing and keep your heart open and bring that nature to you as well if you can't get to nature. Number 21, jade, heart chakra, good luck, but it's also 21 is the source universal card in the tarot as well. So any kind of green stone, green aventurine, jade, labradorite, whatever. And then finally, tourmaline for grounding and protection. So let the new earth word, the 5D word for protection is light shield activation, to create stronger boundaries, chakras, meridians, and to be stealth. So the other team, the higher frequency we are activating our light shields, which we are worthy of doing. You have to watch any sci-fi show to know the ship's cloak. They put up their light shield of protection. That's what we need to do sometimes. And that's the balance. Okay. Anyway, tourmaline, root chakra, and it says smudging. So something like having Palo Santo, sage, whatever is your clearing energy of choice. And I like to use the violet flame when I don't have any of that. All right. Is there anything else? Oh, I can go and pull some more cards for us now. So I'm going to just ask if there's any other messages. I'm just going to pull one from each deck because I don't want this video to be too long for us today. This quantum activation. Okay. Oh, I love it. Can't get any better than this. That's why they said one code. Just want to make sure. Star being healing codes. That's what we're receiving. Okay. Right now, Important information is being downloaded at a deep cellular level. We are recharging, and we are to charge in the sun. You don't need to charge in the sun for hours anymore. You can just go out, at the end of the day, the beginning of the day, 5 minutes. And wounds are healing, and we are recharging. I love it. So it's a perfect time to do quantum healing and diving into our Akashic records so we clear out those old stories, imprints, and traumas. That's what we're all doing. All right, let's pull. Ooh. I lost a couple of the cards. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 cards from this deck. See what wants to come in. Oh, I love it. Okay, number 2, innocence, unicorn love. I love it, though. So some of you are very connected to the unicorn energy, maybe more so than the dragon energy. Maybe you're connected to the unicorns, the fae, the fairies. So just know that's what we want to do. Look at there they are there with the dragonflies. We want to spend time in nature and just be a child again and have our heart open and play and enjoy the butterflies and the dragonflies. So make sure that you spend some time giving yourself some time to do that. I love that. Get so excited if I see butterflies. Okay, what else? Oh, okay, the Atlantean libraries. So being near water, by water, connecting with the whales, the dolphins, your crystals, if you can, of course. If you can't, you can listen to frequencies online around that. But the other thing, the Atlantean libraries. So some of they're channeling through me, some of the toxic energy that's being brought up, both for ourselves and the collective, are a reminder of what happened with the fall of Atlantis and the degradation and the loss of integrity and the loss of belief in our abilities, our intuitive abilities. So remember that you're multidimensional beings, and some of what you're healing is multidimensional. And the Atlantean piece is one of the biggest pieces that I've been very grateful to assist you all. Okay, so I'm getting emotional just thinking about it, and heaviness in my heart, because many of us are. I have gotten through it, but many of us, it's like we go through this period of like, oh, I need to know everything about Atlantis. It was so amazing, and it was for a great period of time, but the final years were not amazing, and that's what we came in to make sure that we don't allow that to happen again. Okay, and by the way, the AI component is also connected to Atlantis. AI was also managing everything at the end in Atlantis as well. Okay, so it's not new. I love it. We ended up with a frequency. Perfect. So our frequency for all of us, they're recommending 5, and I love that it's blue, 528 hertz for DNA repair and activation. And even this alone, this image is assisting those of you. You can find some on YouTube, and it's number 35, but you can find some on YouTube, and you can listen to one that you find that you enjoy, because they all sound different. Okay, find one that you enjoy and listen to that energy when you can. Okay, and just set the intention to receive. All right, let's pull one more chakra message and just ask if there's any. I might pull more than one. Oh, 2 came out. 2 came out, so we're going to pull a third. Love it. Okay, right off the bat, sacral and root chakras are hugely being impacted, and I can feel it. It's like needing a lot of sleep. Oh, we've been losing time as well. The timeline, we've been going through such a quantum jump, everyone. Timelines are collapsing really quickly right now. And what that means is you're going to feel like you don't have enough time during the day to get done what you need to get done. Like hours just are flying by. And I've been finding that since the beginning of this week. So just know that. The other thing is find things that will help you stay grounded. Water, sea salt baths, crystals that will assist you, because you're going to feel like you're floating out of your body, which is not good when you need to do 3D tasks, including driving, right? So just know you might be feeling very floaty right now, and you want to make sure that you are in your body when you're doing the task. Fluorite will help with that, as well as grounding stones. Overall, crown and third eye, Archangel Michael wanted to come in at the end, stepping into our boldness and our empowerment. There is a rainbow, there are stars, there is Niagara Falls. Like, that is a very powerful vortex and portal. I was there years ago, unbelievable, but just letting us know that we are being assisted, but that we have the tools from the earth, the stars, the sky, to assist us right now. And we're to use those tools. We're not just to willy-nilly think that we can just sit around and not use tools now. It is imperative that you all use your tools, and I give you tools as well. via your higher self. Is there anything else? That is it, my beautiful soul tribe. I think I'm going to end just with showing the 528 frequency graphic artwork that's enabling you all to start to repair your DNA. All right, beautiful souls. Thank you all so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing. Again, if you'd like to work with me, everything that I shared today is on my website, at the top of my website, actually. You can contact me below. Email is the best as well. Love and aloha to all you beautiful tribe. I'll be back soon. And yeah, everybody just strap yourselves in for the 7-7 gateway. Oh, so powerful this year. And it's quantum jump, timeline jump time. Yeah. All right. Take care, everyone. Love and aloha.